This is just a quick demonstration of the new website I have created. Here we have a Pentium 133 with 32 megs of RAM, running Windows 95 OSR2 and Internet Explorer 4.0. My new website is called oldbeige.net, and this is to allow you to download software from the Internet Archive from your vintage machines, as long as you have an internet connection and a functioning web browser. You can come in here and you can find stuff to download without having to put stuff on USB or compact flash or burn it to a CD. It makes life a lot easier. Currently, we have a limit of 500 megabyte files. Anything bigger than that, I have a feeling there's timeout issues. My experiments did not go well with super large files, but let's say, for example, we want to put Doom on here, so we'll just type in Doom. We could search specific collections, DOS programs or the games collection, or Windows 3.x or 9x, shareware, drivers, utilities, or Macintosh. We're just going to keep it in all software, which searches all the software collections on IA. The problem with that is you tend to get a lot of results. There's 1,700 different results that have the term Doom. And they're sorted generally by how many downloads they've had. I am thinking of maybe adding in a way to change how they're sorted. But you see, we got Doom 2. I've already downloaded that. But let's download the shareware version of Doom. So we can click either on the title or on View Files. Both of them should bring you to the same page. It loads a full description from the Internet Archive with all the tags. Has a converted small GIF file. And then you have the different files that you can download. And you can see there's lots of different versions. We're going to go with the last one there. Let's see, it's the installer, so we'll just click download. Save it to disk. Let's put it in our downloads folder. And we're getting, 100 to 200 kilobytes a second on a Pentium 133. That is not too shabby. Folks who are on Pentium 3 or Pentium 4 machines can expect to get up to 2 megabit or 2 megabytes a second, which is not too shabby at all. So, yeah, you can find any old game, software, shareware. I recommend, popular utilities like WinRAR. I don't recommend going for WinZip. It doesn't tend to like to install on older versions of 95, at least the ones that are the top results here. But the top result, WinRAR, that'll install on Windows 95 without a problem. Or say, how about Lotus 123? There we go. If we want Lotus 123, we just make sure we find the right version. We don't want the pictures. Looks like we got version 2.2 for DOS. What's the latest version there? That's for Windows 3.x. Why not? That'll run on Windows 95. Basically, the site just works as a proxy between the downloads from the Internet Archive and your retro machine. There's no JavaScript. There's no scripting whatsoever. Everything is HTML 1.0. So this should run on a Mac 128 if you can manage to get Netscape Communicator running on there. If you have even some of your 8-bit machines, if you can get them on the internet, you could possibly find software on here to download for them. You could download disk images to your Commodore or your Tandy as long as you can get a functional browser going on it. Works with text or graphical browsers. It's just HTML 1.0. Hope you guys enjoy. This is very much in beta. There's probably going to be a lot of bugs. We have a Discord server, which if you scroll right down here, there's a link to the Discord server. I recommend only clicking on that on a modern machine or writing it down and typing it in. If you join our Discord, you can post in the Bug Reports channel or just ask questions. Like I said, it's limited to 500 megabyte downloads at a time, and there are only certain file extensions that are allowed right now. Most of the vintage software would be zip or executable, DMG, DSK, IMG. If there's a file type that you're expecting to be able to find and it's not there, just shoot me a message on the Discord and we'll be happy to get it added. Same thing with collections. If there's more collections you'd like to see added beyond these that I have curated, just let us know. It's not too difficult for us to add a few more collections. All software does search everything, though, even if it's not in a curated collection here. All software searches the entire software collection, so you can even find modern stuff that's on IA through the all software. All right. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know what you think. Have a great day.